Hello, aviation enthusiasts. Welcome back to Aeroonline, your hub for the latest aviation stories. This week, we're taking off with updates on new routes, cutting-edge technology, and dramatic in-flight incidents. Let's
Marine One diverts to Luton after hydraulic issue. On September 18, Marine One diverted to London Luton after a minor hydraulic problem while carrying President Trump and the First Lady. Both transferred to another helicopter and continued safely to Stansted to board Air Force One. Officials stressed it was a precaution, not an emergency. A 380 flying Honu hits cargo trailer. On September 15th, ANA's A380 flying Honu Lani JO 381A struck a runaway cargo container while taxiing in Honolulu, with damage reported near the number 4 engine. No injuries occurred among the nearly 500 aboard. The aircraft returned to the gate, was towed for inspection, and remains grounded as ANA reroutes passengers with other A380. Dublin T2 evacuated over suspicious bag. On September 20th, Dublin Airport's Terminal 2 was evacuated after security flagged a suspicious bag. Garda E and the Defense Forces examined it, later confirming it was safe. No arrests were made despite early online claims. Flights from T1 continued, while T2 faced delays before reopening the same afternoon. Chaos at SFO as H1B order triggers mass deplaning. Emirates EK226 from San Francisco to Dubai was delayed over 3 hours on September 19 after H1B visa holders deplaned amid confusion over Trump's new $100,000 fee order. Officials later clarified it only applies to new petitions after September 21. Cyberattack on Collins MUSE Snarls Heathrow, Berlin and Brussels. On September 20, a cyber attack hit Collins Aerospace's MUSE check-in platform, crippling systems at Heathrow, Berlin, Brussels, and more. Airports reverted to manual processing, causing major delays and cancellations. RTX confirmed it was a cyber-related disruption, with investigations ongoing. FAA leave bags behind in evacuations. The FAA warns airlines to ensure passengers leave carry-ons behind during evacuations. Baggage slows exits, risks injuries, and can damage slides. Airlines are urged to update procedures, training, and PA announcements to enforce rapid, unobstructed evacuation. Embraer KC-390 Millennium gets new livery. Embraer unveiled a fresh livery for its KC-390 Millennium demonstrator in Brazil, highlighting export ambitions. The medium tactical airlifter carries up to 26 tons at 470 knots. It serves Brazil, Portugal, and Hungary, with the demonstrator supporting further international outreach. Super Typhoon Ragasa disrupts flights in Hong Kong region. Super Typhoon Ragasa forced Hong Kong to cancel over 700 flights, with schools and businesses closed. Shenzhen suspended flights from 2000 local time, while Macau prepared for Signal 9/10. Airlines like Qantas and Emirates grounded services, and authorities warned of storm surges up to 5 meters, urging travelers to stay home. Uzbekistan Airways places record 787 order. Uzbekistan Airways signed its biggest deal ever, up to 22 Boeing 787s, including 14 firm 787s and 8 options, worth about $8.5 billion. Announced in New York alongside the UN General Assembly, the order strengthens U.S.-Uzbekistan ties and supports 35,000 U.S. jobs. The carrier aims to modernize its fleet, expand routes, and boost long-haul efficiency. LATAM orders up to 74 Embraer E195E2s. LATAM Airlines will acquire up to 74 Embraer E195E2s, including 24 firm orders and 50 options, worth about $2.1 billion. Deliveries begin in late 2026, with the first jets going to LATAM Brazil. The deal boosts regional connectivity in South America, adding a fuel-efficient aircraft to complement the group's narrow-body fleet. Near miss at Nice, Nouvelair, a 320 Overflies easyJet. On September 21st, a Nouvelair A320 on approach to Nice mistakenly lined up with runway 04R instead of its cleared 04L, passing just meters above an easyJet A320 waiting for departure. The Nouvelair crew executed a go-around and later landed safely. France's BEA labeled it a serious incident and opened an investigation. Boeing delivers 777F to Suparna, first since trade war. Boeing has delivered a 777 freighter to Suparna Airlines, the first new Boeing freighter handed to a Chinese carrier since the U.S.-China trade war. It's the first of 2 jets due this year, seen as both fleet growth and a sign of easing aerospace tensions. Hong Kong reopens after Ragasa, 3 runways, 1,000-plus flights. Hong Kong Airport reopened Thursday after a 36-hour typhoon shutdown. All 3 runways are active, with 1,000-plus flights expected by Friday. Officials warned of long lines and delays as airlines clear the backlog. Turkey poised for 250 jet Boeing order amid White House talks. Turkey is in talks for up to 250 Boeing jets, plus new F-16s, with a possible announcement tied to Erdogan's U.S. visit. The deal would boost Turkish Airlines' global hub plans and mark a major win for Boeing. Qantas 737 Mayday to Auckland on false cargo hold fire alert. A Qantas 737 from Sydney to Auckland declared Mayday after a fire warning in the cargo hold. The jet landed safely, no smoke or injuries reported. Checks point to a false alarm likely caused by an electrical fault. Norwegian Air orders 30 more 737 MAX jets. Norwegian Air has ordered 30 more Boeing 737-8s, bringing its total backlog to 80. Deliveries run through 2031, supporting European growth, lower fuel burn, and fleet renewal. Lufthansa to cut thousands of jobs at Capital Markets Day. Lufthansa plans to announce several thousand job cuts, mainly in administration, at its Capital Markets Day. The move targets a 20% reduction to boost efficiency after missed profit goals, though unions warn of possible strikes.
That wraps up this week on Aeroonline. What stories stood out the most to you? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more aviation updates. Until next time, clear skies and safe travels.